This is the Christmas tree that I'm making with the branches that I got from some Leylandii that I made the mould for, which is earlier. It's on the second day, I believe, of the Advent challenge. This is actually a lot narrower than the first Christmas tree I made. I've cut a wire circle and then cut a sixth of that circle to make this tree base, and wound it up just as I did with the tree, which is the third day of the challenge. I wound this up with flower wire, and I've left a little bit out of the top in order to get started with the greenery. So here's some of the greenery that I made, and obviously I'm looking to start off with some small bits and then I move to the bigger bits at the bottom. So I've left wires on all of these pieces. I don't know what that's doing there. Father Christmas has escaped. And so the first thing that I want to do is to wire in the very top. So just wrap that round, and that's the very top of the tree. Then after that, I select some other smallish pieces and putting them the most attractive side up, that's the bit with the texture, put them in facing upwards and wire that round and carry on with other small bits, starting off with small bits all the way round, wire them round. There's a little bit of wire in each of these, and to make sure that I've got all the small bits. There's a little bit of wire in each of these, so they'll bend out as we do them. So each one, you put it on the tree, up against the tree, and then wire around once. And later on, I'm going to be able to pull these out so that they stick downwards to the extent that I want them to. So, oh, I forgot to tell you that this wire base, I've spray painted it in a booth. I'll just put up a picture of that so you can see what I mean. That's just to make sure that it's not silver, showing any silver through. Here I've got a bit further with this, and more than halfway down now. And of course, by now I'm looking for the bigger pieces. So I take pieces like this, and where's the end of my wire? And obviously I'm not going to go all the way around with this one. I'm going to go maybe half the way around until I get to pick up another one. And when you run out of wire, you need to take another piece. And this is the extra long Japanese flower wire that I'm using. Mostly it's about half this size, so if you've got the half size one, you're going to have to attach it more regularly. Then just twist that on so that they join together. And then you can carry on. Oops. So keep popping those in. And they face upwards to start off with, but as you finish, when you finish, you can pull them out as far as you like, and you can even trim them because obviously there's plenty to work on. So I've made this one quite big because I want it for a scene that I'm making later in Advent. but obviously you can make a much smaller one. If you draw your circle on a smaller plate, you can make a really small tree, and that'll look just as nice. Okay, so that's a very short video, very short, but later on I will decorate that, and hopefully it'll look lovely with its pine cones on. And the pine cones come on day 1 of the Advent Challenge. So go back and look for those, and then you can make a pine tree with its pine cones on. I'll show you that when that's finished.